Sup, losers? It's your favorite non-binary vampire, Hunter Darkside. What's up, fricks? You told me think about it, well, I did. The hell are you talking about, Anoop? It's not a desire, it's life. A desire that no one else wants to give up. A lot of people want to give up on life, Anoop. Where are you from? What's up, Faith Turk? What's up, losers? What's up, Benoit? Beautiful eyes. Are they? What's up, Andrew Tully? What is LAR? What the hell does that mean? What does that even mean? What is LAR? I don't know what LAR is. Benoit says very, very, very nice, sexy. Whatever, Benoit. Prove it and send money. Prove it, Benoit. I'm learning from my cousins, you guys. I just want to get out of this freaking place. I hate my stepdad, David. I hate my mom. I just want to leave. What's up, Big Rex? You don't need a wig, you beautiful. Thanks, because it's not a wig. Thanks a lot. It's not a wig, freak. You tell me think about it, well, I did. I pinned my Cash App because my parents suck and they don't give me allowance. And I'm trying to move out of here. Everybody who sends to Cash App, note your email address so I can send you a comic book. One of my comics. And a free trial to my fan site. What's up, MR Vampire? Outfit check? Send a super chat, loser. Big Rex says, LOL, you seem like fun. Big Rex says, how old are you? I'm 18 now. User says, can you dance? If you super chat, I'll dance. Ah! But you have to super chat me. Every time I get a gift, I act like an NPC. The voices in my head say hello. The voices in my head say hello. The voices in my head say hello. Bernardo says, bro, what happened to your hair? It's so ugly. Bear's hair is prettier. Who the hell is Bear? Who the hell is Bear? What makes you think that I care what you think about my hair? Bernardo. What's up, oh Glory? You should introduce your dentist to a marriage counselor. Oh, you're hilarious. Vampire says you look like a loser. I am a loser, Vampire. Welcome to my world. I'm a loser. I hate myself. I hate everything. I hate Fridays. Do you know why I hate Fridays? Because why are people like, ooh, the weekend's here? Ooh, the weekend's here. Well, guess what? It's not the end to anything. We're still here on this place called Earth. Still living a life that nobody asked to be born into. And you guys are celebrating the weekend. Jason Freeman says send gifts. Exactly. What's up, Young Chaze? I ate some produce and it gave me explosive diarrhea. I'm painting the walls over here. Awesome, dude. I love art. You know what's cool? Everyone's like, oh, the parasites are from the lettuce at Taco Bell. Like, that's just Taco Bell. That's just Taco Bell. Nothing crazy about that. People have been getting diarrhea from Taco Bell since the beginning of time. You are incredibly beautiful in every hairstyle. You're pure beauty. I have a face for styling every hairstyle. I guess. Grampy grabs a shout out gaily. I'm not shouting anyone out. And how dare you tell me now? You can pay for a shout out on Cameo. Bernardo says you look so chopped. Yeah, it's called layers. It's called layers, Bernardo. But you wouldn't know anything about style because you have none. Saul Gilly says, I'm not sure what this is. If you're like a voice actor, do Pommy from The Amazing Digital. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. What's up, Matt Clark? Grampy Grab says, you're so bad, I love you. Prove it and send me a donation. Prove it and send me a donation, losers. Dragon Ball Z says Adam was made in the 6th day on a Friday. Who is Adam? And how do you know when he was made? Incognito says Clark Kent is here. I don't think so. Grampy Grab says I was lying, I'm gay. Cool, I'm non-binary. I identify as a vampire. The Borg says it's Tiny Jesus gone emo. No, he hasn't. Tiny Jesus is an emo. The only thing I love in this world besides my dog is Jesus. He accepts me for exactly who I am. Vampire and all. Vampire and all. He takes it. What's up, Alki? Can I brush your hair? No. Matt Clark says trim 28. I'm going to block you, Mac. What's up, Circo? Young Chazy says I like your style. Just subscribe. Sure. Bernard says you were so old that you knew Burger King when he was a prince. Incognito says Tiny Jesus looks cool. He's the coolest. What's up, Mohammed? Zon Gilly says, what's your aesthetic? Not caring and being a vampire. What's up, USA? You don't love me. Nobody does. What's up, LaShawn? You still fine no matter how hard you try not to be. Who's not trying? I don't try to be anything. I try to be disliked. A star is born in the dark full moon. A star is born in a dark full moon. Thanks for the star, Rick. Mohammed says, where are you from? Transylvania. Chief Big Eagle says, love your wig. It's not a wig, Chief. 512 says, my cousin has the same hairstyle as you. Good for him. Zon Gilly says, I like your hoop earrings. Thanks. Cena says, how tall are you? It depends on which form I'm in. Khan says, I love you, my wild tiger. Gross. The procrastinator says, can I ask you for a date? Only if you send me a donation. Richard says, do you prefer white meat or dark meat? Stop being gay, Richard. You're the one who wants meat. Cena says, love the energy. Do you? A star is born in a dark full moon. Thanks for the star, Justin Samuel. Duran says, is that your hair or wig? It's my hair. Isn't it obvious? Isn't it obvious? Cena says your usual form, how tall? That doesn't make sense. There's no usual form, Cena. Zongilly says, if you're a vampire, which blood do you like better, animal or human? I'm a vegan vampire, so I don't suck blood. I just like rare meats. 100 sacrifices. Thanks for using my emoji. Shout out to George using the 100 dark side emoji. If you want access to my awesome emojis, join memberships. Carter Miller says, you're so cringe. Thanks, Carter. That's my goal in life, to be cringe, so everyone hates me as much as I hate me. Welcome to the show, Carter. It gets crazy over here. Charlie Downer says, is that your real hair? Yes. Isn't it obvious? Cena says, how tall are you, though? You look tall in your shorts. Depends what form, Cena. What's up, my music? She's a total goth babe. I'm not a she. My music, I'm non-binary. I identify as a vampire. Why do I have to tell you this every time? Song Gilly says, do you have tattoos? Maybe. Andrew says, hi from South Africa. That sucks. It's so hot over there, huh? Sid Duppy says, fake as shit. Oh, am I fake? You know it's fake. You know it's fake, your profile, because you're probably like 11. You shouldn't even be in here, loser. Carter Mill says, bro, my brother just took my phone and I'm on his account. I figured. My real name is Peyton. I'm not calling you that. I'm calling you whatever your screen name says. What's up, butterfly? God loves you all. Yes, he does. Incognito says, LOL, shots fired at S Africa. It's not shots fired. It's true. It's hot out there. It sucks. Martin says, do you like milk? No, I don't like milk. I'm not a baby. I'm not a baby or a white privileged family who has milk with supper. Those are the only freaks of nature who just drink milk. What's up, Jack Walkowitz? Chi-Town sending some love. Thanks. Captain Teach says, hi, love. Please identify as my future wife. Gross. I'm non-binary. I'm a vampire. So I can't be a wife. Elizabeth says, I like your hair. Thanks. Thanks, Elizabeth. Butterfly says, time for join. I wish. XIV says, mom. I'll never be your mom. That's gross, George. Carter says you're a vampire. Exactly, Carter. The voices in my head say hello. The voices in my head say hello. The voices in my head say hello. Ellie Berry says, I love your hair. It's all good, love, says this chola out of control. I'm not a chola. I'm not Mexican. And I don't talk like this, fool. What's up, Fred Goff? What's up? Hey, Snokemo. Who is Trish? Zongeli says, well, if you're saying you want to be somewhere hot, go to the UK, boiling here. It's nearly impossible to go to bed. Gross. Elizabeth says, do you like garlic? I'm a vampire. What do you think? What's up, Truly Mild? Mama, can I have $5 to get me a soda pop? Kiss my ass. I'm going to block you. What's up, Papa? Is that real hair? Of course it is. Happy birthday, Saida, I guess. Happy closer to death day, Saida. What's up, TFU Productions? Dude, you're a comedian? I'm a vampire. Jefferson says, I have a strong fetish for sitting on the laps of beautiful women, especially when they're wearing short shorts. I'm going to block you, Jefferson. Carter Miller says, you are, he says, you aren't a effing vampire. Well, I don't know where is, and I am a vampire. Isaiah says, wait, you're a vampire? Yes. Isn't it obvious? A vegan vampire. George says she's a vampire. I watched the Transformers. Send to Cash App TFU. Incognito says LOL. Snokamo says you got me late for work staring at your beauty. Why don't you stare at the Cash App link that's pinned? What's up, Kazar? What am I talking about? Everything I hate, including Fridays. Who else hates Fridays? Like, oh, it's the weekend, but like we're still living. So it's not the end of anything. It's not the end of anything. Jerry Holly says, I love your eyes. Zongilly says, can you transform into a bat if you're one of those vampires? Of course I can. What do you want, David? Get out of my room. God, my stepdad sucks. He just keeps coming in here. Thanks, Andrew. And show us. If you cash at me $1,000, I'll turn into a bat. Dinesh says, where are you from? Transylvania. Isaiah says, but you have hair and your skin completely white. Your eyes are not red or woman, so you can't be a vampire. I'm not in my vampire form. Incognito says, yeah, F off, David. Braden Carter says, you know what he wants. I don't know what anyone wants anymore. Not a vampire, just retarded. Oh, you would know retarded when you look in the mirror. Zon Gillis says, sorry, me and my parents are quite a lot of money this year. Akash says, is this a character? Oh, no, I'm a real person. Shout out to George using the Hunter Darkside Vampire emoji. I have exclusive emojis and my memberships. The voices in my head say hello. The voices in my head say hello. Carter says, if you're a vampire, then transform into a effing bat. Send money. I can't risk my YouTube account being deleted, so I need to be compensated. What's up, Google Chrome? Adila says, what is a witch's favorite subject in school? Spelling. Thumbs up your butt. Thanks for the thumbs up, George. What's up, Leah Martin? If I cash app you $1,000, will you tell me how you slayed a bear and turned it into a wig? It's not a wig, but I'll make up a story for you. Akash says you slay. What's up, Steven? What's up, Mardono, whatever your name is? I am a vampire. Nick says, hi, Queen, I love your wig. It's not a wig. Primo Promo says, I don't have to look in the mirror. I just have to look at you. Whatever, Primo Promo. Your name is retarded. What does that even mean? So Angela says, can I like and subscribe? Because I haven't liked. Yeah, of course you can. David Thompson says, are you a Motley Crue? No, I'm a vampire. It's definitely not a wig, waterbed. What's up, Still Me? And if Hunter knew what you wanted, should Hunter care? Absolutely not. Exactly, Still Me. What does that mean, George? Why are you pointing at a peach emoji? Isaiah says, God bless you and you. Raimundo says, volunteer floor mat. Good, send me money. The link is pinned. Stupid Stop Motion says, hello, have you ever considered wearing a toupee? Have you ever considered jumping off a cliff? Easy says, have you heard of CamFit? No. Nick says, queen, sorry, I thought it was a wig. Sorry, sweetheart, I'm not a queen. I'm non-binary. I identify as a vampire. David says she's a night crawler. Zongo says, I'm just sitting on my bed and I'm nearly falling off. Sanjay says, hair's so sad. It is, just like the rest of my life. Mushy Purple says, tonight will be the night. Tonight will be the night that I will fall for you. Over again, don't make me change my mind. For I won't live to see another day, I swear it's true. 'Cause a vampire like me is impossible to find. Impossible to find. The voices in my head say hello. The voices in my head say hello. The voices in my head say hello. Jeffrey Lander says, weren't you just in Holly's? I don't know what you're talking about. What's up, Sanjay? What's up, Deborah Kelly? Zon Gilly says, I'm hungry, but I'm like this. I cannot eat. I cannot sleep. Stomey says, I heard you're bisexual. Only way to get it is if you buy it. I'm not a hooker, Stilmy. What the hell does that mean? Thanks, Mark Lemon. Sent to the Cash App pinned. What's up, Jeffrey Lander? Liam Martin says, I'm a vampire. We only like sweet blood. I'm a vegan vampire. I don't suck blood. I just eat rare meats. Jeffrey Lander says, the voices in my head say hello. They do. Aaron says, please play Male, I love you, but no, I'm not playing that. I'm not playing songs that I can't even pronounce. Absolutely not. Who else hates Friday and the weekend? Character development is exhausting. Kelly says, me sucks. I don't know who the hell that is, Incognito, and I don't care. Omen says, don't worry, guys. Voltron commanded me to destroy Earth. Thank God. Thank God, Omen. Send to Cash App and I'll stand up, 7H. Send to Cash App and I'll stand up, Aaron. Jeffy says you're sassy. I love it. I guess. I think I'm more of a bitch, if anything. Wax says, me or your sister. I don't have a sister. Maya says, where's your master to give you permission to go live? My master? If you're talking about my stepdad, David, I'm going to block you. F him. Kelly says, I like your makeup, by the way. It's just eye makeup. And a little bit of lip liner. That's smeared. Prove it, Mark Sarek. Send a super chat. Captain 2 says raw meat is your favorite. Rare meats. Not raw. As in rare. Cooked rare. Toronto says, because tonight will be the night. It's not a wig, Natalie, I can't take it off at 2 a.m. Thanks, Marco. Send her the Cash App. Everybody who sends to Cash App gets a free photo and a free comic book featuring me in my vampire form. And you'll also get a free trial to my fan site. Favorite music category? Sad. Depressing. Dingleberry says the vibe. Keep it up. Thanks. The darkness persists. A star was born on the full moon. What's up, Apex? What's up, fattest uncle? Ludwig says if I send 1,000 if you remove wig. Go ahead, I'll shave my head right here. Madeline says I love your energy. Thanks. Songila says, can you play Running the Show from the Amazing Digital Circus? No. Still Me says, be nice, her dad never came back from the 7-Eleven. You don't know my life, Still Me. Shut up. You don't even know what happened. Jeffrey Landis says, girl, you're interesting. Wow, Jeffrey, really calling me a girl when I'm non-binary? The disrespect. The disrespect. Character development is exhausting. Squabble says, you're tough, I guess. Jeffrey Landy says, oh, I'm sorry, I'm 45. I grew up before that was the thing. It's a thing, Jeffrey. Apex says, don't assume her gender. Why are you calling me a her and telling people not to assume my gender, and you're doing the same thing? Fattest Uncle says, what is the show called? It's not a show. I'm Hunter Darkside. I'm a non-binary who identifies as a vampire, a vegan vampire. I don't suck blood or humans. I just eat rare meats. Lily Shook says, no wonder you have 18 people, twin. What does that mean? What's up, Tony Tingle? Tony says, you want to bang my head against the table every time you talk. That's what I want to bang, Tony Tingle. Noah says, what the F is this? I'm Hunter Darkside. I'm a non-binary. I identify as a vampire. And you're watching me. What's up, Jeed Ubia? Zongo says, are you on summer holiday or just making a video? Do you like school? I'm in summer school right now, technically. I didn't go today, but whatever, who cares? Prove it and send a Cash App. Jeffrey says, haha, your dry sense of humor, love it. I'm serious, Jeffrey. What's up, Cyrus Butler? Thanks, Destiny White. Send a donation. All right, losers. Every time I get a gift, I respond to it like an NPC. Everyone who super chats, you skip the comment line, and you can, I'll roast you if you have a profile picture or video showing yourself. Otherwise, I can just try to roast you just without any information. Don't expect a lot. And if I hit my super chat goal, I'm going to drop a vlog of what it's like to be a vampire. Jeffrey Lander says, need your own show. Thanks, Jeffrey. Sup, Marek? Ibrahim says, wow, you're totally my type. Where are you from, sweetie? Transylvania. Sir says, you listen to Green Day, sister. Incognito says, aren't you a duo with Pissarro? Who the hell is Pissarro? What's up, soccer star? You're beautiful, I guess. Captain Cheese says, your humor isn't dry. It's raw like Corey Holcomb. Joe Starfman says, you look like the Nard guy on YouTube that talks about, I don't know who that is. Sup, Scorpio Latina. Cameron says they were talking about how you sound like an owl. Guess who?
Why just drive cars when you can build your career around?
I'm going to sing you guys a song.
Technical Institute, you train hands-on, learning engines, diagnostics, and real shops.
It's Hunter Darkside. David, I'll never call you Dad. This song is called I Hate Fridays. I hate the weekends, because nothing has ended. We're still here on this planet. Everybody screaming, thank God it's Friday. I'm staring at the ceiling, wishing time would glitch sideways. Another movie sequel to plot I didn't choose. Alarm clock's undefeated and somehow I always lose. Black hoodie in July, headphones up too loud. Watching happy people disappear into the crowd. They're making weekend memories, I'm buffering instead. My calendar keeps whispering, surprise, you're not dead. Monday wears a necktie, Friday wears a grin. They both keep showing up like they forgot I never asked them in. I hate Fridays. I hate weekends too. Everybody celebrates the same recycled view. Confetti in the forecast, but it's raining in my head. The credits never started, 'cause life hasn't ended yet. I hate Friday. I hate Fridays. I hate the weekends. They freaking suck. Kiss my ass, Friday. Turn the sunlight down instead. The universe keeps dropping new episodes when I've already been watched Dread. Group chat says pull up, I'd rather haunt my room. My houseplants know my secrets better than the moon. I painted all my problems in 100 shades of black. But somehow every Saturday just paints the colors back. Thank you. That was called I Hate Fridays. Song Gilly says, yeah, me too. I hate some school would technically have holiday camps, but still hate them. I really just sit by myself playing with my Nintendo Switch. Seriously. Matt Rag says, attention is a hell of a drug. No one's asking you to be her, Matt. Just like I didn't ask to be her, Matt. Noah says society is fraud. Exactly, Noah. Ibrahim says, I love you, my darling. Gross. Jeffrey says, I gotta go, hon. I subscribe. Thanks, Jeffrey. What's up, Al Jones? But this is the only time we see you, though. That's why I hate Fridays. Shout out to Al Jones using the 100 dark side emojis. Ibrahim, send a donation. What's up, Todd Miles? I just left an intelligent person's page and now I'm looking at this. Are you kidding me? You're welcome. C-Dub says emo. Mike says, I love to be your man. Gross. Send a cash app, Liam Braden. Ibrahim says, wow, I think I've fallen in love. She's gorgeous. Wow, Ibrahim, I don't think you've fallen in love with anything because you haven't proven it. You haven't proven nothing to me, Ibrahim. What's up, Flawless? Luke Brave says, I'm green, slightly sweet, and can be sour, so I identify as an apple. Al Jones says, I love the weekends, even though I still work weekends, but it's all good. Nothing's good, Al Jones. Oh, he says, wow, who is Bill Cosby's favorite Disney princess? Sleeping Beauty. Wow, that's a good one. What's up, Nathan? Chill says, are you a freaking druck already? What is a druck? What's up, punk rocker? Incognito says I cried. Oscar worthy, thanks. Nathan says please stop. I'll never stop. Mark W says Jesus loves you. He does. Al Jones says look how he spelled drunk. I know. Idiot. Freaking idiot. Guess these are real hairs, Ibrahim. Stop calling me my love. What's up, Pommy? Songilla says, are you immortal? Because vampires are immortal. Of course I am. Hi, Rodness here from London. Thanks for the supers, Al Jones. Want me to roast you, Al Jones? What's up, Steve Truth? What's up, Sunday Joseph? Poppy says, oh my God, you reduced Jesus. Why'd you do that? This isn't Jesus. This is tiny Jesus. A reminder of real Jesus. The only thing I love besides my dog and hating things. Aljon says, it's good to see you, though. I don't want to hear it, Hunter. Covering my ears all. Whatever, Al Jones. It's not good. Got my Hocus Pocus cup. Mark says, I also love to hate things. What do you hate, Mark? Let's hate on things together. It's not a wig, Jamie. Thanks, soccer. What's up, Fire Artwork? Jamie says, I hate things that are brown. I hate things that are colorful. You know what I hate? I hate babies laughing. Like, what do you know about comedy? What do they know about jokes? Anthony says, beautiful. Turbo says, holy emo. Bipolar says, I hate the government took the trees just to sell its fruit. Seriously. Provocateur says, what the F is on your head? My hair, loser. What's up, Reptile? Sing Bad Romance by Lady Gaga. Whoa, caught in a bad romance. Rah, 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 rah. I hate Lady Gaga. I don't know that stupid song. Mark says, I hate my left big toe. It's so useless. Like, let's cut him off. Seriously. Mine will just grow back. It's part of being a vampire. Aljon says, Drew, what up? Firework says, I got a question, but don't take it offensive. No guarantees, Fire Artwork, but go ahead. Jamie says, I hate when dogs sneeze. Like, should I have to say God bless? Seriously. Sam says, Charlie Clark or George You can't even spell these people's names. I'm not acknowledging you. Send a super chat, El Yaya. What's up, Gabriel Austin? What's up, Mark W? We must turn from our sins and put our attention on Jesus. Seriously. Mystery says, Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. Have faith, not in our works, but in his holy work on the cross. For real. Ibrahim, you're annoying me because you're just talking a lot and you're not supporting. And you just keep saying the same things. I'm starting to take notes from my cousin, Hennessy and Rachetta. Oh, and I'm 18 now, so I joined this site. Anything to move out of my parents' house. Freaking losers. Jamie says, Abraham Lincoln or Kybe Bryant. Who's Kib Bryant? Songilla says, do you like coffee? If you do, black or white, as in black coffee or milk coffee? Black. Everything black. Like my soul. What's up, Marion? What's up, Amet? What's up, Chiro? Super Gaming says, according to the Bible, animals have no soul, so no need to say God bless. I don't know about that. What's up, Joy? I'm Hunter Darkside. What's up, Peace and Joy? What's up, Bran? Mark says, what is the red fluid that spills off my toe? Weird things happen. Mary Jane says, do you bored of what are you even talking about? Peace and Joy says, black like my soul. That's how I take my coffee. Julie says, I love your hair. Thanks, Julie. Fire Artwork says, do you got different personalities because you look like different people like almost every day? Like day you're doll and then a day you're emo. What are you talking about? I'm only this person. I'm only Hunter Darkside. You're thinking of my whore cousins, Hennessy and Rachetta and my Aunt Marissa and Stephanie. That's who you're thinking of. They're separate people, Fire. Wow, that's racist, so we look the same. Peace and Joy says 1997 revival. What do you want, David?
Hunter, it's been 3 weeks. Clean this room. It smells like 3 pounds of wet hoodies and unspoken feelings.
You're not even my dad. Get the hell out of my room, freak.
We pay for the Wi-Fi.
Just because mom's on her girls trip doesn't mean you can tell me what to do.
What are you rebelling against, Hunter?
I'm gonna go tell my vampire friends to come attack you, loser. Get out of my room.
Why are your posters?
Get out of my
Why are
room.
your posters black?
Everything's black. My soul is black.
Every time I walk past your room,
I hate you. I hate my stepdad. See what I'm saying? You guys have never heard this, losers,
You're
but
acting
it's
like
here.
you lost custody of the moon, Hunter.
Oh, I lost custody of the moon. Well, you don't have custody of me to come in here and talk to me like this.
Well, one thing I want to talk to you about is I found a notebook of yours, and it says pain 87 times. Why did you write that?
What do you think?
And why are your curtains closed? The sun didn't do anything to you.
I hate the sun. I want to shoot it down. I hate happiness. I hate sunlight. I hate joy. I hate smiles. I hate babies laughing. Like, what do they know about comedy and
I
jokes?
smiled at you this morning and you laughed at me.
Because you're an idiot. Why are you still here? Get out. Get out of my room.
Whatever, you have 3 guitars and I never heard you play one.
Oh my God. I hate it here. I hate it here. Mary says my dog got bit by a rattlesnake on Monday, but she survived. Praise Jesus. Thank God. Elcott says Lily Lovebraid. No one cares about Lily Lovebraids. Incognito says join the dark side. Young Anakin, what? Peace and Joy says 3 pounds of wet hoodies. Aljon says, David, the hell? I know, he just barged up in here. Incognito says, get out, David. Sean says they're doing a remake of Set It Off. How do you feel about that? What the hell is Set It Off? Fire Artwork says, y'all, all is the person, even the channel is the same. Malik says hello. Hi, Malik. Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give up if I cut more bleeding. What's up, SH? I'm back. Fireworks says, is that my stepdad, David? My mom's on a girls' trip, so David's home. Yay, lucky me. Aljon says, that's David Drew. Yeah, my stepdad. Incognito says, get out, David. Ibrahim says, wow, a fight broke out. Sure did. WM says, ho, 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 Merry Christmas. If you could receive any Christmas gift, what would make you the happiest? $1,000 to my Cash App right now. Fire Artwork says, who's David? I don't know who that is. It's my stepdad that I'm always talking about, Fire Artwork. I hate him. Aljo says, David sounds like his mustache was tickling the corner of his mouth the whole time he talked. It was. He looks like a pedo and a firefighter from the 80s. Yes, this is my real hair, Eden. Aljo says, David is your stepdad that she hates. What's up, Bella Narvez? Fireworks says, damn, bro, I'm too lit for this. Jerry A says, hi, sexy from Cleveland, Ohio. Sexy? Gross. Abraham says, don't get involved with people who don't appreciate you. Well, he's my stepdad, so I have to be involved, loser. That's why I'm trying to get out of here. So donate to my Cash App or come join my fan site. Aljan says, one of the most unique channels you'll find around here, Drew. Incognito says, I think Abraham is special. A little bit. Sent to Cash App, say. What's up, Dark Gremlin? My music says you're the hottest non-binary vampire, not a chick I know. Thanks, my music. Thanks for respecting my pronouns. What's up, Jerry Hayes? Iconic says, do you like K-pop? Do I look like I like K-pop? Are you serious? Have you been paying attention? Fire Artwork says, tell your stepdad I said, what's the word? I'm not going to tell him anything except to F off. My music says she knows what she's doing, boys, and she does it well. Stay strong. I'm not a she, my music. Why do we keep doing this? Gosh. Bunch of idiots. I'm messaging my mom and telling on him, loser. Jamie says, when is mom going to let me go out? 50 and I'm still grounded since 1985? What? I would never. I just turned 18 and I'm already a working girl, okay? I'm following the lead of my cousins. I'm live streaming. I'm on fan sites. I'm a vampire, so I can basically do what I want. But rent is expensive. Thanks for the super chat, Zaina. Okay, Zaina super chatted, so I'm going to sing another song, you guys. Song Gilly says, can you do a vampire dance and show us? We don't dance. Dark says, you talking like a whole teenager. Oh, because I am. I just turned 18 like a week ago. Stupid stop motion says, in your best villain accent, please say you will never escape Mr. Bond. Fire Hour says, I'm not an idiot, I'm smart, thank you very much. You're not an idiot, David's an idiot. Jerry Hayes, prove it. Inferno says, what languages do you speak? English and kiss my ass. Bradley says you're 18 and a vampire. Worst vampire ever. I see why you're broken living in your parents' basement. Oh, do you, Bradley? Oh, do you? Well, guess what? You're using your brother's account or something because you're probably a 12-year-old incel. Get the hell out of here. Aldrin says, yo, Hunter, since you're down with the vampires, we are not gonna that legendary sound off anymore. Ah! I still like crows. They still speak to me. They come to me when I'm in this form. Fred says you're 25 or 26 pretending to be 18. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm just mature for my age. CNK says seek help. I'm trying. I'm trying to seek help.
Businesses of all sizes, T-Mobile is reinventing business internet with super broadband, powered by America's fastest 5G internet.
David, suck my ass. Every time you walk into the room, the lights all lose their glow. That mustache has its own zip code, I swear it steals the show. You sip your coffee way too loud, you clear your throat on cue. I'd rather argue with a parking meter than spy 5 minutes with you. No, we need a different beat. This is better. This one's called David's Mustache. Loser. I lied, it's not better. F you, David! I'll never call you Dad. Every time you walk into a room, the lights all lose their glow. That mustache has its own zip code, I swear it steals the show. You sip your coffee way too loud, you clear your throat on cue. I'd rather argue with the parking meter than spend 5 minutes with you. Then spend 5 minutes with you and your pedo stash. It's not the lectures, it's not the glare. It's that tiny fuzzy caterpillar living under there. It's not the lectures, it's not the glare. It's that tiny fuzzy caterpillar living under there. David, take your mustache and leave my atmosphere. It looks like it pays rent, but somehow still lives here. Every family dinner feels like a haunted art exhibit. If that mustache had a resume, unemployment should have won the bid. You stand there with your folded arms like you're the final boss. It's not the lectures, it's not the glare. It's that tiny fuzzy caterpillar living under there. It's not the lectures, it's not the glare. It's that tiny fuzzy caterpillar living under there. Meanwhile, your mustache plotting world domination from the lip across. Mom says be respectful, I nod and fake a smile. But that mustache has been judging me from 12 feet away all the while. It's not the lectures, it's not the glare. It's that tiny fuzzy caterpillar living under there. David, take your mustache and leave my atmosphere. It looks like it pays rent, but somehow still lives here. David's mustache. Ibrahim says, my love, can you stand up? Can you send me money? Al Jones says, is why I come though, Drew. Bradley says, we can read what they're saying. Jamie says, I showed my mom who is boss. I subscribed. Damn right, Jamie. What's up, in-house? What's up, Red? I don't smile. Bradley says, I can smell your room from here, swamp rat. Thanks. Sanka whatever says, hey, Shawty, Sank here. What's up? What's up, Sank? Jerry Hayer says she's human. I'm a vampire. Fire Artwork says she's funny. She's pretty cool, too. I'm not a she, Fire Artwork. I'm not binary. Sup, Silverson. Sup, in-house Grace. Jamie says, tell David Dateline is looking for him. Seriously. Sent to Cash App, Alex Ams. Sup, Mike Flood, David's mustache rider. Aljon says, shout-outs to David's big-ass mustache. Mr. Deadpool, what's up? Hello, love. Hope you're doing well. I hate everything, Mr. Deadpool. Song goes says, I know someone called David, and I hate him too. James's stupid cat never uses the toilet. Fire Artwork says that low-key hit, though. Thanks, Fire Artwork. Caravaggio says goth. I guess so. I'm a non-binary vampire. Jerry says, I like you, you're funny. Not funny queer. JV says, David is depraved. Always spent, never saved. Seriously, what's up, Raven Company? Ah! Nazar says, who is Comatose? Fire Artwork says, a diss track on Stepdad. Yeah, and his stupid pedo firefighter mustache. Sent to Cash App, Nosivore. Get out of my room, David.
Get a job.
You get a job, loser. That's why mom's cheating on you. She's not on a girls' trip. Send Cash App, Ibrahim. Aljon says plotting world domination is hilarious. It's true. Bernardo Jagato says you suck. I guess so. I am a vampire. Anthony says my wife is a great singer. Good for her. Incognito says your photos are heartwarming. That's one word for them. Show me your big fat wall and send to Cash App, Edkin. Idiot says, if you're the new queen of comedy, then we need another French Revolution. What the hell does that mean? Aljo says, oh, I forgot to tell you, Drew Hunter's non-binary. MZ Faye says she has a green screen. This is not a green screen, MZ. Wow. Fire Artwork says, what gender is you then? Vampire. In-house says, you're funny. My first time in your live and I'd sub. Thanks, in-house. Eden Tame says, do you fart on cam for the right price? Song Gilly says, can you go to the toilet even if you're not hanging upside down like a bat? Thanks for the super chats, Vlad. That means it's time to make up another song. It's time for another song. Thanks for the supers. We gotta find a good beat. Diego says scary. The voices in my head say hello. The voices in my head say hello. The voices in my head say hello. Bobby Hill says, dang, David, what the F? Seriously. Simon says, stop having a meltdown. My whole life is a meltdown, Simon. Welcome to the show. Aljo says, why is his mustache antagonizing you? Seriously. What's up, Jerry, ED1? Fire Artwork says, damn, not the mom cheating on him. Seriously. Fire Artwork says, where's your stepdad, fam? He just went to work at 4 o'clock. That's how much of a loser he is.
New Maggie noodles in Korean spicy barbecue.
I call this one...
That take you places. Imagine being able to build...
Shut up! I hate YouTube
Just by
ads.
thinking about it. Meat base 44.
Nobody cares. This one is called Mom Picked Sanity. F you, David, and your stupid mustache. Mom took one look, sighed dramatically, stared at the mustache like a national tragedy. The family portrait never stood a chance. That lip sweater canceled every romance. It wasn't the weather, it wasn't the bills. It was that mustache giving everybody chills. That mustache broke the family barbecue. Even the dog pretended not to know you. Every holiday felt like a horror show, 'cause that mustache always stole the glow. Some people blame bad luck, some people blame the stars. I blame the mustache, it raised the emotional bars. It wasn't the weather, it wasn't the bills. It was that mustache giving everybody chills. Some people blame bad luck, some people blame the stars. I blame the mustache, it raised emotional bars. F you, David. Stand there with your folded arms. Maybe it's innocent, maybe it's misunderstood. Maybe it's just woke up today and chose no good. Maybe one day we'll call a truce, but not until that mustache signs a peace treaty. David, take your mustache on a well-earned vacation. Book it a one-way ticket to another location. I'll wave politely from the driveway. Headphones on full blast. You can keep the life advice. Just lose the mustache or lose your wife. Just lose the mustache or lose your wife. Thanks, losers. Thanks for the super chat, Al Jones. I lost my comments. Oh, here we were. Okay. This woman isn't on drugs. What's wrong with you? Yeah, I'm not a woman. I identify as a vampire. Al Jones says, lip sweater. Howard Lucan says, don't quit your day job. I'm on here as my day job now. Trying to move out of my parents' house. Shitty Shitty Bank Pass. This is pretty much how I hear my emo band these days. That's amazing. Snarful says it was the Wyatt Earp mustache of a hero. What? Incognito says voice of an angel. Thanks, fallen angel. Aljo says, I'm telling you, each character's own identity. TR Miles says trash. What, your upper lip? Loser. What's up, Russia? Sky says my best likes me and we're dating, acting like you're not even making sense. All right, I'm gonna make up another song because Al Jones super chatted. Bunch of losers, exactly, Snarfell. Oh, 100 dark side roast. Let me go look at your profile, Al Jones. Who uses an AI picture as a profile picture? You look like Black Lightning if he was in a gang. Chewy wants to go in the closet. Just like David. You want to go in the closet just like David, Chewy? Using mom as his beard. Yeah, you look like Black Lightning, the superhero. That jacket looks like it's made of plastic, dude. Looks flammable, not gonna lie. Al Jones, you look like somebody who irons their underwear. It now says, I'm going to be singing F you David all day, thanks. Now it's stuck in my head. The voices in my head say hello. The voices in my head say hello. The voices in my head say hello. Algin says, got one earlier this week from Rachetta. Fire Artwork says, what the hell? This is not a fake background, Darren. Zach says, right now, just let me know when you have a fart. Zach, send me money. Apex says, don't let her fool you. She's a baddie. Stop calling me a she. I'm not binary. Thanks for the super chat, Al Jones. Fire Artwork says, damn. Al Jones says, smooth ass underwear. Yeah, you definitely iron your drawers, dude. Remy says $360. Send $360 to my Cash App or Supers. T-Bone says something smells fishy here. It's probably your girlfriend's yeast infection.
I can't help but feel like I owe everyone something. What about the people
You
that
don't owe nobody nothing, weird random Chinese girl. This song is called Laughing Baby. You're laughing at a ceiling fan, a spoon of sock, your own two hands. Meanwhile, I've been writing bits and barming hotter than it's... Nope. We need a better beat. We need a better beat. You're laughing at a ceiling fan. Oh wait, it hasn't even started yet. Where's the breakdown? Here we go. You're laughing at a ceiling fan, a spoon of sock, your own two hands. Meanwhile, I've been writing bits and bombing harder than existential scripts. You point at bubbles, lose your mind. Peak entertainment every time. No setup, no punchline, no clever twist. You're giving standing ovations to air. Who booked this audience? Who gave you 5 stars? You're laughing at a sneeze like it's comedy art. Nope, sorry. We gotta find one more, you guys. The voices in my head say hello. Character development is exhausting. Hurry up! Get to it! You're laughing at a ceiling fan, a spoon, a sock, your own two hands. Meanwhile, I've been writing bits and bombing harder than existential scripts. I hate laughing babies, they know nothing about jokes. No timing, no callbacks, just random little croaks. I'm crafting masterpieces, you're clapping at a shoe. Tell me why the rubber duck gets bigger laughs than I do. I studied comic legends and learned every rule. You giggle cause somebody said peekaboo. I've got sarcasm, irony, wit on display. You think a cardboard box deserves a standing ovation today. I hate laughing babies, they know nothing about jokes. No timing, no callbacks, just random little croaks. I'm crafting masterpieces, you're clapping at a shoe. Tell me why the rubber duck gets bigger laughs than I do. Maybe I'm just jealous. Maybe that's just the truth. A baby's killing harder than my open mic routine. No tickets, no rehearsal, no spotlight overhead. Just one tiny hiccup and the whole room's dead. I hate laughing babies, they're impossible to impress. Unless you're wearing funny socks or making random mess. I'll keep chasing punchlines, they'll keep loving balloons. Guess we're living in completely different cartoon universes. Universes. I hate laughing babies, they know nothing about jokes. No timing, no callbacks, just random little croaks. Thank you. What's up, Phil Usher? Fire Artwork said T-Bone, she got you, bro. Darren says girls got humor. Why do you guys keep calling me she and girl? I'm not binary. How many times do I have to tell you? Incognito says vampires go invisible. It's true. What's up, Titanic? Titanic hair? What the hell are you talking about? If you need help, tell us. Abraham says you need happiness? I hate happiness, Abraham. Darren says, I'll bite you first. Joey Farzi says, hey, old school metal, hard rock, 80s, 70s better than today's rock. I agree. Darren says terrible. Everything's terrible. What's up, in-house? What's up, Loose Square? I don't care if it's Friday. Every day is exactly the same as every other day. Exactly, Loose Squares. Who cares? Joey says this rock music sucks. Slayer rules. Exactly. Aljon says, is this a diss track to babies? It is. I hate laughing babies because they know nothing about comedy. JD says Slayer all day. Aljon says, my God, that heart is black as hell. Elking says, thinking being deaf might be worth it at this point. Go cut your ears off for all I care. What's up, Melissa? Super Slash says, leave her alone. Stop calling me a her. Gosh. Sup, Jeremy Johnson? We want to hear the heavy metal version of Get Low by Lil Jon. Very well. Oh my God. Next super chat, I will do a emo rendition of Get Low. As low as your standards. Aldred says every day is the same. That's a 9 Inch Nails joint. It's also the truth. Sup, Lions Lambs? Thanks, Midwest sent to Cash App. Ibra says, I hope to see you in my dream tonight. You're going to see me in nowhere. I don't allow you to dream about me. I hate laughing babies. They know nothing about jokes. No timing, no callbacks, just random little croaks. Thanks, Jeremy Johnson. Lions List, never let anyone dream about you. Exactly. Have nightmares about me. Is this your favorite song, Jeremy Johnson? What's up? I am Money, Namani. Three, 6, 9. Damn you fine. Hoping she can talk it to me one more time. Get low, get low, get low. To the window, to the wall, to the sweat drops down my balls. To all these bitches crawl. To all skeet skeet mother. To all skeet skeet guy. To all skeet skeet mother. To all skeet skeet shorty crunk. So fresh, so clean. Cause she, okay. We need a different beat. This will be better. I think this will be better. No. I hate when beats are like 30 seconds. Nobody cares. Like, nobody cares about your Snickers ice cream. Oh, Snickers ice cream. When are they gonna make like black licorice ice cream? Three, 6, 9. Damn you fine. Hoping she can talk it to me one more time. Get low, get low. the window, to the wall, till the sweat drops down my balls, till all these bitches crawl, till all skeet skeet mother, till all skeet skeet got, till all skeet skeet mother, till all skeet skeet got, till all skeet skeet. Shawty crunk, so fresh, so clean. Can she F that the question harassing me? In the mind, this bitch is fine. I done came to the club 11 times. Now can I play with your pen and line? The club owners say I need to calm down. Security guards trying to sweat me now. Drunk than a mother up and threat me now. She getting crunk in the club. I mean she working. And then I like to see the female twerking. Taking her clothes off, effing naked. ATL ho, don't disrespect it. A pop yo pussy like this, cause yin yang twins and it's B-I-H. Lil Jon and the East Side Boys. And we like to see ass and titties. Now bring your ass over here, ho, and let me see you get low if you want this raw. Now take it to the floor. And if your ass wanna act, you can keep your ass where you at. 369, damn you fine. Sock it to me one more time. Get low. Get low, get low, get low. To the window, to the wall. Till the sweat drops down my balls. Till all these bitches scrawl. Till all skeet skeet mother. Till all skeet skeet got. Till all skeet skeet mother. Till all skeet skeet got. To the window, to the wall, till the sweat drops down my balls. Thank you. That was an emo cover of Get Low by Lil Jon and the East Side Boys. What's up, CG Foggy from Blackstone? Thanks for the gold coin, Ghost Rider. Jeremy John says it's a classic. What's up, Captain Paranormal from England? Lion says, and now I just want to try her. Okay. Lion says, you can't mix genres like that. Apparently you can, because I just did it. Thanks for the gift, Ghost Rider. Do I look Irish? A gold coin? Do I look Irish? Jeremy thought the Snickers ice cream is fire. Snickers can suck it. Exactly, Lions. When it says my brain is confused, good. That's what I'm here for. The voices in my head say hello. The voices in my head say hello. Joey says it's my whole time. Room is dedicated to 80s metals poster for the first wave of black metal, British new wave heavy metal trash. I love that, Joey. Awesome. Adam says reminds me of an Adult Swim commercial. Thanks. Nami says her neighbor's gonna kill her for it. I hate them. My neighbors are like having SummerSlam matches upstairs every day. I don't care what they think. Condensed Milk says she got a good voice. Auto-tune can help it. Sup, Diplo? Mom, can you make me some cheesy toast, please? Get out of here. Queen Jada says, want to kill my mom, want to kill my dad, want to kill my grandma. Your girl Twilight says Cookie by New Jeans. I don't know what the hell that is. So welcome, losers. I'm Hunter Darkside. If you don't know who I am, I'm a non-binary. I identify as a vampire. I'm a vegan vampire, so I don't suck human blood. I just eat rare meats. Every time I get a super chat, I'll make up a song. When you super chat, you skip the comment line. And you'll get a shout out. If you Cash App, know your email address because I'm going to send you a free comic book. A free comic strip of me in my vampire form. I have a comic that I'm releasing to my memberships, and you guys will get it too. All you have to do is note your email address. You'll get the photo, the comic book, and a free trial to my fan site. That's right. Lion says, I just want to rock. I don't know what the hell that is, Cookie by New Jeans. Fattest Uncle says, where did your mother find you? I don't know. She stole me from some Transylvanian vampiric family, clearly. What about the song Welcome to Hell from Venom? I'm not playing music that gets copyright strikes. That's why I make up songs. Nobody loves me, Queen Jada. Aljon says, gotta see that. Lion says, we identify the same. That means something. What's up? My name is Ben. Hello. I bought a Tupac sunscreen. I didn't know they sell those. Thanks, AZM. Levicino says, well, look who it is. Well, what, Levicino? You're here 4 hours late. Lion says we should have babies. Don't make me block you. Joey says, about to play the song Venom, welcome. Go ahead. El True says, dope stuff. You look like your dad. You don't even know my dad. I don't even know my dad anymore. What's up to Scan? X-Friendly says, could you please say hello to my friend C. Kyle? No. Lucia says, I like women who are horses. Get out of here, Lucia. You don't make any sense. Light says, my new name is Love Machine. Gross. Danzelix says, hey, please try the elbow challenge. Press both elbows together for more than 10 seconds. Please try the challenge where you send me money to the Cash App link that's pinned. Zongilly says, do you like horses? I hate everything, Zongilly, except for my dog and God. I hate laughing babies. They know nothing about jokes. No timing, no callbacks, just random little croaks. I hate laughing babies. They know nothing about jokes. Should I make an album and put it on Spotify called Hunter Hates Everything? Mexican Slayer says, I see bums aren't just at the gas station and freeway exits. Yeah, they're in your house. What's up, Shosha? Al Jones says, why not? You're too optimistic, Al Jones. That wasn't the answer I was looking for. Welcome to the void. Queen Jada says, you're my 13th reason. My 13th reason for what? What does that even mean, Queen Jada? I don't like when people believe in me. It's too much pressure. Don't you dare, Queen Jada. Okay, then F it, do it. What's up, Truckin'? Oh, is it Essex says so cringe. You know what's cringe? The name Essex spelled with the QIX. That's cringe. Like, oh, I'm cool because I spell my name like a retard. You're not. You're cringe. Lions is way too much pressure. Aljo says you brought it up, Hunter. So, Queen Jada says, damn, these people cold in your chat. Welcome to the show. Christian Salapur says, sing me a song, Tina Turner. Send a super chat or a donation, and I will. What's up, Rory Johnson? Essex says you didn't even pronounce it right. Yeah, because you spell it like a retard. That's why I didn't pronounce it right. It's impossible to pronounce. Who spells their name like that? What's up, special guy? Someone I can agree with. What's up, consult from Russia? Al Jones says, so do it. I believe in you. No, you don't believe in me. Nobody believes in me, Al Jones. I don't even believe in me. Queen Jada says, hey, I'm gay. What's up? What you trying to do? Queen Jada, I'm a vampire. I'm not gay. I hate laughing babies. They know nothing about jokes. Lies Lamb says, you spent too much time on your effing name, Essex. Seriously. Thanks, Bob. Send a donation to Cash App. It'll send you a photo and a comic strip and a free trial to my fan site. I'm on this fan site, you guys, because I'm trying to move out of my parents' house, and I turned 18 like a couple weeks ago. And all my whore cousins were telling me to get on there and just be mean to people. Consultant says, you look like my ex-wife. Take that as a compliment. It's not a compliment because I don't want to be attached to you. And also, I'm non-binary, so I'm not an ex-wife. Gross. Lion says, loser darts coming your way. Seriously, Essex. Essex with your stupid name spelling. Shout out to Al Jones using the 100 dark side emojis. Special Guy says, what do you think is a better singer for Black Sabbath, Ozzy or Dio? I was going to definitely say Ozzy. What's up, Shubar? Batty? Gee, what a compliment. Saying I look like a whore on the internet. Lonnie says this lady's definitely AI. I'm not a lady. I'm a non-binary. Identify as a vampire. God, there's too much happiness in this live chat. What's up, women? Listen to Brandon Lake. Can't count on him. Torgal says hello. What's up, Torgal? Well, he says AI is very clever. Get out of here with that AI stuff. Lions Lamb says suck the happiness out. I wish I could, Lions Lamb. Gosh, no one is faithful. Seriously. You weren't in here when my stupid stepdad David was yelling at me. What's up, Not Just Cavalli? Damn, you fine AF. How old is you? I just turned 18 a couple weeks ago. Lonnie says you look like my GTA character. I've been getting that a lot. The new GTA, everyone's telling me I look like that girl, even though I'm not a girl. Shuba says you're definitely an artist. That's one word for it. The voices in my head say hello. The voices in my head say hello. The voices in my head say hello. Cavalli says you like Black Amy Winehouse. First of all, I'm Latin. Second of all, I'm non-binary. Women, if you want me to do a review on your little song, Brandon Lake can count 'em, then go to my Cameo. I'm not doing free music reviews here. Lenny, I'm muting you because you keep talking about AI. You're going to get my channel flagged. What's up, John Bobolina? I eat metal pans. That's awesome. That means you have strong teeth, bro. This is exhausting, God. Social interaction is my cardio. I'm drained. Shuba says, how can I add you on IG? It's in the bio where it says all my links. What's up, Kevin? It's my hair. It's not my song. It's from Brandon Lake. I don't know who that is, and I don't care. Doja says, I'm wearing stockings and suspenders and panties. Is that okay? I'm a man. I don't care what you wear, freak. What's up, Ramazan? Is Kevin hating? Everyone's hating. I'm a hater, too. I hate the name Kevin. I hate how the letter V is next to the letter E. Ramazan says, WhatsApp number. Send me a number to my Cash App. Lion says, Kevin McAllister was a terrible child. Seriously, like, oh, yeah, your family forgot you, but, like, you were just, like, maxing out their credit cards and being a little asshole, spending all their money getting sweets. First of all, their family was loaded, but not loaded enough that his mom could take a private jet to save her son. Like, she knew exactly where he was. If you just look at the credit card charges, she would have found him. She would have found him. Woman says, God loves you. Girl, you're a daughter of a king. Never forget that, abuela. I'm non-binary, but yeah, God does love me. Even in my vampire form. Peak disappointment. I hate laughing babies. They know nothing about jokes. What's up, Emiliana? Jesus loves you. Yes, he does. This is my tiny Jesus. Thank you, Lone Wolf. Yes, he does. Gosh, if eye rolls burn calories, I'd be shredded, you guys. Lighthoof says, biblically accurate Jesus. Goatee says Jesus is going to regret. Regret what? Jesus doesn't make mistakes, so why would he regret anything? What's up, Vinnick? 360 sent $360 to the Cash App pinned. So, losers, make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications, join my memberships for exclusive content right here on YouTube. You'll also get exclusive membership emojis. Ramzan says, I love you. Prove it with a super chat or a donation, loser. Goatee says, please do your real voice. What does that mean, Goatee? This is my real voice. You don't even know me. Nekmet says, why is the room green screen, dude? It's not green screen. It's an effect of being a vampire. Everything glitches. I hate laughing babies. So you guys, every time I get a super chat, I'll make up a song. Every time I get a gift, I'll respond like an NPC. If you donate to my Cash App and you know your email address, I'm going to send you a photo, a comic book strip of my new comic vampire series, me as a vampire, and a free trial to my Patreon. Choose your clay? What the hell am I doing? What is happening? What is this?